Shit, what's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Honestly, honestly, boys, I think today might be a decent stream. I see the chat already going crazy. Shit, what up to Manny? What up to Ro? What up to Jew? First three in the chat. Good shit, boys. Good shit. I got a lot to kind of say today, so I'm sure you guys will enjoy. I'm gonna just read some chats to get it started. I'm hearing this guy 15 minutes late. This number one bullshit. Oh, well, I actually didn't put the timer. Or like, I didn't set a time. I know you guys may not know how it works on the back end, but I didn't set a start time for the stream. That's why it it like, it says I was supposed to go live at that weird time. But yeah, I just set up the stream. I didn't set up a time. So when I do that, it basically just says like, oh, he's supposed to be live right now, you know? But anyway, besides the point, we got way more pressing issues. Now that I am live, shit. Now that I am live, we got way more pressing issues than to worry about some shit about, why I went live late. Pipe Perry got Youngboy Vice. Spin that when you get time. Max Energy, I think I should spin it at some point in time, shouldn't I? But honestly, I was gonna like just start right off the back playing music, but maybe it's not the best for viewership, so maybe we should play it in a little bit. You know what I mean? I was gonna say fuck the viewership today. I don't even care, to be honest, because everybody always want to call me a clout chaser and act like I say shit for views. It's like, bro, I really could kill off the views right off the back if I wanted to. I wouldn't even care, like. But anyway. Because it's the Ilia Topuria topic and the Ilia Topuria files have been released, maybe I'll just maybe I'll chase the views a little bit. LFG Castro, what up Ruby Z, what up Max Energy? What up Dylan? Where you at, Perry? You taking everything at work for a motherfucker? See how my star is green, huh? Yeah, I don't need an introduction. Ro, don't need no introduction. You comment for money, I comment for legacy, brother. My boy Max Energy, Sup Castro, W last night stream. Really? Was that the little drunk stream last night? Yuri Tardis says hello. What is this golden retriever talking about? Shit, I'm a 101 Dalmatian, homie. Don't you ever call me a golden retriever again. Yeah, towards the end, don't hit viewership early. Okay, Max Energy. I got you. Rose says good viewership shout. Yeah, let's go for some good viewership today. Let's cloud chase a little. YouTube channel, who give him? We have checked that. Anyone here like Carlos Olberg? I mean, he's kind of like making me not like him, but I mean, I go from not liking Carlos to disliking him again. I didn't like Carlos before he got the title fight because I thought he was ducking Yuri. We all know how that shit went. Basically, every time Carlos opens his mouth, I don't really like him. But when Carlos, clapped back at Yuri for making excuses after the loss, and then when he bit down on his mouthpiece and refused to quit and kept fighting Yuri and then stopped him, I mean, that shit got me to like Carlos, right? That got me to like Carlos after previously not liking him because Carlos explained why he basically ducked Yuri. He basically tried to explain why the Yuri fight didn't take place, and then he like exposed himself for ducking Yuri. Being like, I denied Yuri for this date, but then I accepted the fight with Dominic Reyes for the same exact date. It's like, what the hell, bro? The hell are you on short notice and shit like that? Like, what? Anyway, Carlos, I didn't like him because of that. Then it was like, past is past. He fought Yuri, he ran the fade, he beat him injured. Then Yuri over here coping, making excuses. I'm like, all right, all right, Yuri. Now I ain't really liking you too much. Maybe I folk with Olberg more. Olberg claps back. I'm like, yeah, that's all the shit I'm thinking. Then Olberg reacts to Ankalaev's win recently, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, bro. Like, it's cool, but like, enough with the Mr. Suave, enough with like the Mr. like, I'm the shit. You know, enough with it. It's way cooler when you not acting like it, bro. When we not seeing it on your IG stories and shit like that. Like, let us bring it up, Olberg. Let us bring it up. We got that shit, homie. Don't you worry about that. You don't need to get ahead of nothing. You know, you don't need to get ahead of nothing. You need to sit tight, heal up, and take whoever's offered to you, homie. I mean, to be frank with you. So anyway, that's the whole Carlos Olberg thing. It's a little side note, really. But yeah, the Ilia Topuria files are released, and it's like look at the first thing when I refresh my feed. First thing when I refresh my feed, caption, so this why his wife left him. And it's Ilia, you know, getting real cozy, real close with this guy. And this is what prompted the release of the Ilia Topuria files today. All right, who would have thought, you know? Still I'm yet to release the Nick Diaz files though. Still I'm yet to release them. Just a friendly reminder, boys, run up the likes on the stream. Run up the likes on the stream. And I mean, subscribe if you're not subscribed. Manny says, anyone here like Carlos Olberg? I'm talking about Manny Mara. Dylan says, did you hear Christian Rock got caught up in a Fed case? No, all I've been seeing on my timeline is Christian Rock being a terrible fucking mother. Starving her kid and shit like that. There's a reason why that kid can't walk. It's because that bitch is a fucking idiot. Cause he has a golden retriever pick. Oh. I got you, Yuri. I was like, Yuri, why would you? I thought, you know, you came in chat all stoked on me. Why are you calling me a golden retriever? But I got you. Gaethje versus Marab rumored. Manny, don't waste my time, homie. Rose says Carlos is an athlete guy, not a fighter. Nah, I won't disrespect Olberg. Olberg just like a bit, you know, clueless when it comes to like how he presents himself verbally. And it makes sense, bro. It honestly makes sense. Like Olberg comes off as a bit of a quiet guy. It totally makes sense. He should stay a quiet guy. You know, verbally, Olberg ain't got the most. He ain't got the most, bro. Yeah, so Money Tree Exotic says, you scratch my back, I scratch yours. Jonah Hill quote. Jonah Hill fucking is still a bitch, bro, for anyone wondering. We'll get into that shit, but I heard it was because she was drinking heavy during the pregnancy. Hope the best for that little baby. No, me too, bro. Me too. I think it's multiple things, bro. Yes, obviously she was drinking during the pregnancy, but a lack of like evolution with that baby, man, is crazy. You know, there's no efforts to strengthen the legs. It's like she just doesn't give a shit about that baby. Tyler Bet says, yeah, man, he needed a shot collar. We got Ian Gary over here. I do hope the best for that baby. Praying for the baby. Dylan says, doesn't the baby have developmental issues and fetal alcohol syndrome? I think, yeah, I heard all about that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't want to be dissing the baby, so I'll just leave it alone. But yes, you know. Last thing I'll say is I heard that is now Blueface is claiming the baby or what? Now Blueface wants to get back with Krishan Rock. How crazy is that? Krishan confessing her love for Blueface. Man, he says I'm just having fun. Don't take me serious. Okay. The funny thing about my back is it's located on my cow. My calc. Jonah Hill doing BJJ now. Who cares, brother? That baby came out crip walking, so it became crippled. Oh, stop it, Money Tree Exotics. Oh, stop it, homie. You notice I didn't even laugh there, Money Tree? That takes some serious, you know, self-control and awareness on my behalf. It's still taking it as we speak. Anyway, you know, before we get into anything, I do think we should maybe hit this Jonah Hill topic. Because I do have some things to say about it, and I mean it's pretty pretty generic, but this clip is doing 30 fucking million views. Every time I open up X, you know, aside from the Ilia Topuria files, this is what I'm looking at. Wait, by the way, I do need to take a little hit of honey real quick. Oh, and by the way, I was gonna bring this to you guys, bro. We've been getting lied to for so many years when it comes to honey. I always knew it. I always knew it. I could never prove it because of the lack of fucking evidence on the labels. But that's exactly what it is, bro. It's a lack of evidence on the labels. Look at this. And I know it's like Manuka honey, but shit. I don't even know what the fucking difference is between raw honey and Manuka. But anyway, I copped this Manuka honey today from the store. And it says a UMF 5 MGO 83. And I look on the back to see what that shit is. And it says UMF, the rating system independently certifies natural components found in Manuka honey to assure potency, purity, authenticity, and freshness. So I mean, if your honey isn't UMF rated, it's probably fucking cap. It's probably like syrup and shit. I don't even know if it's real. This shit is so much like different. Raw local raw local honey only. Yeah, I mean, I fuck with the raw local honey. It's just like, how do you know if it's not like UMF verified? UMF only applies to Manuka though. Yeah. Mm. That shit's crazy good though. I gotta say that the Manuka honey is crazy good. It's way different. It's way different, bro. It's all I gotta say. It's way different. Okay, anyway. That shit was $30. This bottle's $30. You guys, I'll just ask the question. Don't make me ask the question. I don't want to fucking. I ain't gonna pull a John Pork, bro. So I'm just gonna leave it alone. If you know, you know. If you don't know, shit, I ain't telling. Um, no baby should be made fun of because their parents are miserable. Manny, I wasn't making fun. No, I wasn't making fun. Money Tree Exotic says congratulations on me showing my self control. Manny says, "Don't talk like that to a baby." Come on, man. Shit, I ain't talking like that to a baby. You know that. You know that. Uh, Money Tree says, "I have local honey. It could be corn syrup. That's why America is technically one of the most unhealthiest countries to buy food at, cause capitalism." I also saw this thing. Basically, they say that one of the only ways to tell if something's actually like authentic and real is if it has like one of the K's on like a K. I don't know if you guys can see this, but if there's a K on the bottom of this shit. If you zoom in, there is a K on the bottom of this. Hang on. You guys see the K on the bottom? Right here. That's a K. That stands for kosher, meaning it's like a pure product. There's no, there's, it's like, they're not sneaking nothing in there because kosher means like, authentic to some degree. You'll have to look it up. But I heard somewhere where they said if it don't got a K on it, it's also not like super good. Anyway, that's getting into the weeds, but just know that yeah, you got to be careful with what you buy. Anyway, I don't want to get so much in the weeds here. We're already on fucking Jonah Hill. That's in the weeds enough. Um Baby oil? What the hell? uh I did make fun of the baby, says Money Tree. Yeah, Money Tree did. He's cool with it. Shit, just own it, homie. Just own it. Just know I ain't looking down on you. Um Wait, can you tell me what the Ilia Topuria files are real quick? I'll give you the gist and then I'll get into it when after this Jonah Hill clip, Money Tree. But which I also know you're buyer seller, so don't think you fucking don't think you fucking being slick, homie. But anyway, uh they're saying Ilia Topuria is gay, bro. And I mean, I'm here to listen to the evidence. I won't convict him yet. but they're saying Ilya's zesty. The Natan Levy's created kosher. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I don't want to get too into that, Ruby Z. Come on, homie. Any excuse to get into that topic, you guys will take, huh? I feel you though, but shit. If there is one thing about them, shit, they are kosher about their stuff. They're very careful. So shit. Yes, I am buyer seller. Okay, anyway. Gotta go local because those are the bees and pollen in your natural environment. Makes sense. Unless, your natural environment is heavily sprayed with pesticides, Tyler Betts. But this honey's from New Zealand. Thanks for remembering. That's why this channel is the best. Don't it make you feel special, Money Tree? Don't that shit make you feel special, homie? Come on now. Just everybody remember, I got the memory of an elephant, okay? I've been told many times, people are like, wow, you remember. I'm like, shit, I mean, yeah, I remember. I remember, yeah. Anyway, let's get into this topic because this is like the funniest thing on the internet right now. And I do have some things to say, but again, I just kind of like tell you guys what I really feel and I try to verbalize it. So it's not like I got something like ready to go, but I'll tell you guys what I think. LOL, Natan Levy emoji. I feel seen. Okay, so Jonah Hill says jujitsu, and keep dropping chats. I want to read the chat, but I mean, I know you guys want to hear me like speak about this. So Jonah Hill says jujitsu has him ready to quote unquote annihilate anyone who still sees him as the fat guy from Superbad. The quote, and then we'll listen. But he goes, I love Brazilian jiu-jitsu, except my body is begging me not to love it. My wife is often like, you're not going to become a professional fighter. You know that, right? You're a comedian. If we got into it, I would fuck you up. I would fuck all three of you up. My favorite thing is people are like, oh, Jonah Hill, fucking fat guy from Superbad. And I'm like, I would fucking annihilate you, dude. I'm not kidding you. Try it. If you see me, try it, dude. Bring it. Who's got it? Play it. Let's play it. And then let's get my raw reaction.
Except my body is begging me to not love it. 42 isn't, my wife is often like, you're not going to become like a professional fighter. You know that, right? Like, you're a comedian. Like,
but let me ask you something. If we got into it,
I would fuck you up.
You'd fuck me up, right?
I would fuck all three of you up. Yeah.
Right?
And that's the best part. My favorite thing is people are like, oh, Jonah Hill, fucking fat guy from Superbad. And I'm like, I would fucking annihilate you, dude. I'm not kidding,
every
dude.
Fight
try it. If you see me, try it, dude.
Every fight ends up on the ground.
I can bring it. Who's got it?
I will, unless you are way bigger than me,
I have like a
fucking fuck around and find.
You see how the excuses immediately start flowing? He knows what he said. Unless you're bigger than me. Now you got to be bigger than him. Now you got to be bigger than him. Shit, give me a big guy. Give me a big guy. I'll put my money where my mouth is. Give me a big guy. Shit, I ain't scary. See, the thing is with Jonah Hill, right? And then you could take it from me too. And we could just compare it like this real quick. Sorry, I guess the inner narcissism in me is coming out making this about me. But just understand this context, okay? Jonah Hill a bitch still. Okay, I don't give a fuck how much weight he lost. He's still a bitch. Okay, and he's probably, this is the same shit as like Derek Moneyberg probably. It's giving Derek Moneyberg Zuck vibes. These types of guys who basically just do private lessons and refuse to expose themselves to the actual jiu-jitsu community, the common man, the common folk. Guarantee, dude, this guy is not going to classes at 6:30 and rolling with the randoms who show up. Guaranteed. Where's the photos if that's the case? Adam Sandler always be going viral for that shit, right? Pulling up to the court, playing one-on-one basketball. Not one-on-one, but pick up basketball, running fives and shit like that. You see that all the time with Adam Sandler. You think that if this dude humbly went into jiu-jitsu gyms across the world and ran the 6:30 p.m. class live rolls with the common folk, you don't think that people will be posting photos with him, exposing it online? I never made one single Jonah Hill post, training BJJ. We done it with the other guy. Who's the other guy? You guys know who I'm talking about. We done it with that guy. And then the whole thing about Jonah being like, I'll fuck you up if you don't train jiu-jitsu as long as you're not a big guy. Okay, take it from me. I really did train. I saw somebody say this, which is funny as hell, but somebody else says like I trained and quit as a blue belt like a good person or something. I don't know how he said it, but he basically said that like the average person trains jujitsu, gets good at it, and quits at blue belt, which is exactly what I basically did. But you know, I'm pretty decent. I was pretty decent as a blue belt, and I would say if you do not train jujitsu, you could be bigger than me, and I would fuck you up. You know, on the ground or whatever you want to call it, right? I would say that. But you see how Jonah Hill immediately walks back his words? It's because he knows the truth, bro. He knows he's only doing privates. He's fucking submitting his coach and walking away being like, damn, I'm pretty good. I just submitted a 4-time world champion. No, homie, you just paid him 5 bills for us to submit him. You know, that's all you did. All you did was pay 5 bills, however much that private was, and he let you choke him. And he sold it to you, homie. And now you walking around being like, I'll fuck all 3 of you up on stage as long as you're not bigger than me. Listen, if you really did train jujitsu, you could beat a guy who's bigger than you who doesn't train. That's the whole point of jujitsu. That's the funny part. That's the whole point of jujitsu, is to beat a bigger guy than you who's not really training. Jonah Hill fucking full of cat, bro. And then the thing, I just wanted to speak about it a little bit. But I mean, who the fuck walks around thinking about Jonah Hill being fat? Nobody cares. I get it that we all have our like insecurities. Believe me, guys. Believe me, I got my own insecurities. I got my own personal, you know, we all got like one insecurity, right? Like one big one. I got one big one. Shit, I'm on camera. You feel me? Like I got one big one that gets exposed on camera, so to speak. But you guys don't even know it because I don't fucking talk about it. Because like who the fuck's gonna like, you know, it's a big deal to me, but like I'm already aware, I'm already knowing. Nobody wants to hear me fucking complain about like my cosmetic like issues. And Jonah Hill, I'm just saying that to say like Jonah Hill bitching and moaning, being like, you know, I just know people are gonna come up to me. Hey, that's the fat guy from Superbad, bro. Who? Who? Everybody's like, oh yeah, that's Jonah Hill, the fat guy from Superbad. Crazy. I mean, I'm sure he's gotten it, but I mean, and that's pretty much my take. Also, I would say though that there's like 2 people who train jujitsu, and it's like the outroverted people like this who just like say it, like say I'll fuck you up. You know, they wear the shirt too. You know, this dude definitely wearing a BJJ shirt to Chipotle or something like that. But like, those are usually the biggest pussies. To be honest with you, those are usually like the biggest pussies. I don't know. I mean, you guys know what I'm saying. Obviously, if there's a kid all cauliflowered up and he's wearing his team shirt, like, and he looks like he competes, I'm not talking about him. But I'm talking about like the older guys that you see repping it. You know, they're just fronting, right? Like a guy like Jonah Hill wearing a BJJ shirt, you know he's just fronting, right? But anyway, there's 2 people. There's the quiet ones, and then there's like the Jonah Hills. But the Jonah Hills, it's insufferable, bro. And they do exist a lot in jiu-jitsu. They do. What's wrong with this motherfucker? Say crazier shit in chat. I mean, just because it's Jonah Hill, and I think he's like bringing up the fat thing, and I think people just find it like it's not true, and he's making it seem like people call him fat, you know, when really he's just projecting his insecurity. How's that for you, Jew? And Jew says Tom Hardy's pretty good too, but he don't brag, but you see pics of him in tournaments and classes. That's exactly my point. There's 2 people in jiu-jitsu. There are literally 2 people in jiu-jitsu. Tom Hardy and then this fucking guy. It attracts both people. Moneyberg, Zuckerberg, and Jonah Hill are all Natan Levies. They want to be warriors deep down. They do, and they're willing to pay for it. The only thing Jonah Hill is rolling is snack wraps. If you don't know what a snack wrap is, it's what gay people eat. Honestly, I don't even know what a snack wrap is. Otto says, yo, what up, man? I hope you're having a great night, and everybody too, but I hope you're having a great weekend. I'm doing good. I'm glad you're doing good, Otto. I'm doing good too, homie. And thanks for coming in, dropping some positivity per usual. Oh, I do got an update about some shit, but shit, I'll give you guys the update in a little bit. Jonah is going to find out the hard way with that tough guy attitude now. No, I think he's gonna be fine, James. It's just like annoying. A lot of people are like secure enough in their own self to not have to beat up Jonah Hill because we all know what that would look like. You know, someone beating up Jonah Hill is gonna be like they're gonna be the bad guy. So, Jew says his insecurity is him piping the neighbor. Crazy work, Jew. Now my insecurity is like, it's on me. My insecurity is on me, homie. But it's also like I'm just aware of this, and I almost like use this in this aspect, right? It's like male and female, right? Whether you're doing it to your girl or your girl's doing it to you, complaining about your physical appearance, right? Let's start like that. Like let's say, okay, girls, right? They do have this issue. I don't want to like fucking hang on. Okay, let's just go like a girl not having a butt, right? A girl not having a butt. Her complaining to you about her not having a butt is going to make it even worse. Is it not? Okay. And then vice versa. Let's say you got an insecurity. Like this is the better one because I prefer to speak about myself. But it's like if I got an insecurity, right? The last thing I'm doing is bringing that up to my girl, bro. That's the last thing I'm really doing because like I don't want like come on, bro. You think I want her to be aware of it? You think I want her to be aware how I'm aware of it? Come on, bro. I'm dwindling my own self-worth doing that. So like shit, man. If she like me, she like me. Like I'm not bringing up my insecurity 24/7. It's the last thing I'm doing, bro. Drawing more attention to it. So Jonah Hill bringing up that he's fat. Nobody was even thinking he was fat until he brought it up. Do you see my point? Now everyone's talking about him being fat. The fat guy from Superbad, but nobody was worried about that before. So that's my point. Like, and that's why I don't really complain. I just let it be, bro. If it gets brought up somehow, some way, then shit, we'll address it, But like, if it doesn't get brought up and no one talks about it or asks about, whatever it is, that you're insecure about, then shit, man. Why bring it up yourself? Why expose yourself? They might not even notice. Hill versus Castro at brand risk. Bro, he don't want it, man. I would really beat up a big dude. Like I say, man. Like I say, why you guys think I say shit like, Guru's a big guy? Shit, give me him. Give me him. I want a challenge, man. Give me him. I don't really got nothing against Guru, but it's like, shit, you think I'm scared of a big man? I ain't scared of nothing. Real deal over here. Real fucking deal, man. Real deal. I ain't scared of nothing. I'll put my money where my mouth is. I'll take my licks like a man too. I'll take my beating like a man, if need be. But I'll really take on a big man. I ain't no Jonah Hill. I'll fuck you up as long as you're not bigger than me. Nah, shit. Send your biggest. Send the biggest man my way. I'm ready. I stay ready. You guys know that. TTG. Hill vs. Castro. Yo Space. Makashev or Gary. I got Gary. Islam lock of the century, says Tyler Betts. What's up, Jacob and Cruz, says AD. What up, AD? AD says, what the fuck is the world coming to? The dude from Superbad is not thinking he is a fighter. See? AD says the dude from Superbad, not the fat dude from Superbad. Nah, that is what the world's coming to, AD. He's the next. Zuckerberg and Moneyberg walked so Jonah Hill could fucking yap his mouth on this podcast platform. Straight punching bag. Yeah, I mean, who is he kidding? I mean, it's a dead giveaway. Jonah Hill says his body is screaming for him to stop jiu-jitsu. Bro, so how the fuck could he really be that good at it? His body screaming means he can't even contort himself the ways and shit like that. Or his body is so sore. Like, come on, bro. You really think he's training? Both ways he's fucked. That statement alone, solidified it. I can see a Gary split decision or late KO. I mean, I saw Dana talking about it in a recent interview. I think it was like the Mac Life or something. I don't know where, but Dana basically said, listen, man, if Ian can defend the takedowns, he'd probably win the fight. Like, if we're just keeping it a buck, if Ian can defend the takedowns, he'll probably win the fight. It's the same thing as like the Strickland prediction, right? I said Strickland, he got it in him to defend these takedowns. And if Hamzat can't take him down, Strickland's winning it on the feet, like 100,000%. I told you guys he had the striking to do it, and he did it. The only thing is I'm less confident in Ian Gary's takedown defense than I am Strickland. But I mean, Ian Gary was in there against Shavkat. I think he felt that level of wrestling. I think Ian Gary is a great game planner, preparer for fights. So I'm sure he's coming in ready. I'm sure he's brought real good wrestlers in to train with him. You know, he already fought Hamzat. You know, he fought Bilal. So, I mean, these are wrestlers. Like, he's been in there. He's done that. Gary might have what it takes, but we got to see. Because, like, when you speak to other people about Sean Strickland, too, this is one of the things, is, like, speak to anybody about Sean Strickland, and they'll say his grappling is fucking insane. You think his boxing is good? Like, his wrestling is solid. But you don't hear that same type of thing with Ian Gary. So that's why I've always known, like, Sean Strickland, he's got this, you know, good wrestling if he can just, like, execute on the night. Ruby Z says, speak from the chest, Castro. Shit, I always do. Tell us, bro, you got gyno or what? Shit, I don't got no gyno, man. Don't make me take off the shirt. But I'm about to take off the shirt in a second. I'm about to take off the shirt in a second because fucking Connor Ben. Because Connor Ben out here flexing his mid-ass physique. And I said it. And I said that physique is super mid, by the way. Like, I'm talking super mid. You know, Connor Ben flexing his super mid-ass physique. Connor Ben flexing his super mid-ass physique. I told you the shirt's coming off. I told you the shirt's coming off. Connor Ben don't got shit on me, boys. Look at them biceps. You can see the definition. Look at them triceps. Come on now. Connor Ben don't got shit on me. Connor Ben don't got shit on me. That's what I'm talking about. Anyway. Connor Ben physique super mid, bro. Super mid. I did have that planned. Shit, one more time. We ready to go. I told you, we TTG. Send me your biggest man. Send me the big man. I'm ready for him. Just make sure he ready. Just make sure that big man you send is ready. Hang on, let's keep reading. I'm not even scrolled down, so I don't know what you guys are saying yet. And there's no gyno in that, Tyler Betts. I feel like I can beat at least someone like Patty. I'm not going to lie. Manny, not Patty, bro. Patty is good. You need to respect him. Jacob, one of the differences between Carlson, Gracie, and Helio was that Carlson would not be selling out to the rich and would instead train everyone. Yeah, selling out to the rich is super gay. AD, just to be frank about it. Money Tree says, I would like you to fight on Aiden's Celebrity Fight Nights. I mean, bro, honestly, I'm just getting, like, dwindled away over here. Like, give me anyone. I'll take on anyone, bro. I would fight, like, Scam Likely in my debut. Like, I really don't give a shit, bro. I really don't even care. I'd fight Bang, bro. Send him my way. I'm ready to go, bro. I'm ready to test my metal. I think I got metal. So, shit, I could take it. Send the biggest. 80 says, Jonah Hill seems to have a complex about his weight. Not definitely. Jacob, like you said, no one gives a fuck about dude's weight. I know. The only thing Jonah Hill is fighting is a caloric surplus. Then let Tom Aspinall fight Pantoja if weight doesn't matter. Well, weight matters. Manny, the caveat is the part about we're saying when somebody trains jiu-jitsu, yes, they could beat the bigger man, right? Weight doesn't matter. When someone trains jiu-jitsu against someone who doesn't train, that man can be bigger and they'll whoop their ass. That's the whole allure of jiu-jitsu, bro, is that if you train and the person doesn't train, no matter how big or small he is, you would whoop that ass, right? That's the beauty of jiu-jitsu. The beauty of jiu-jitsu is not what Jonah Hill tried to claim, which is like, oh, I could beat somebody my weight or less, my height and weight or less, you know, that doesn't train because I train. No, that's bullshit, bro. That's bullshit. That is not why jiu-jitsu became so popular. It was not to be able to beat the guy your same height and weight. The whole allure to jiu-jitsu, because otherwise that's what boxing is, and that's what all these other martial arts are, right? To some extent. I mean, yeah, I would say, you know, a trained boxer against like a tall ass dude, size is gonna matter, right? You can't even reach him, and that dude gonna pick you up and drop you and throw you on your head. So, you know, jiu-jitsu against an untrained man, you could beat him if they're bigger than you. Last time I'll say it. Hang on. Chat was going crazy, huh? Hang on. You guys are actually like lagging me. Hang on. LOL, dead, LFG, hashtag rip. Jonah Hill probably wishes he had your physique. Shit, shout out to Jonah Hill. I could help him out if he wants. What you weigh in? Like 192, Tyler Betts. I was 191.8 after the gym today. So shit, we rounded up. Jacob got diesel. The kid must not be eating no carbs. Well, you know, I had a little bit of honey to start off the stream, AD. But yeah, we on diesel. We on diesel, AD. Call me diesel, homie. Call me diesel. AD, next time you come in chat, be like, yo, what up, diesel? I'll know what you mean. Space Kid says, yeah, you're wasting your potential not fighting, honestly. That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm literally withering away, man. I'm literally withering away. I need a scrap. I don't care how big they are. Send them my way. Notice I don't say how small. Shit, send me your big man. I'll take him. I'll fucking take him. You know, shit. I'll test my metal, like I said. I'm ready to test my metal. I ain't scary. Castro finna burn a USADA cup. You know what? I don't know if my pre-workout would burn it, but maybe. I don't think so, though. Do an AMI fight. Honestly, if you guys want to know what I think sometimes in my spare time, I'm about ready to just show up at the scrapyard and like run a fade. You know, just run a fade. Be like, listen, can you guys get me something? Like everyone ignores me. No one wants to fucking, you know, give me nothing. Can I pop on this scrapyard and run a fade? They would give me one. But I gotta like drive down and shit. Honestly, an AMI fight wouldn't be the worst idea, Dylan. You guys would absolutely love it. Let me find out you pop. Nah. I'm torn on Connor or Ryan. I'm rooting for both. Bro, Ryan is going to kill Connor. True silence. True silence. Like, you know, I love you, homie. So let me gaslight you a little bit. Like, homie, it kind of appears like, because if you know anything about boxing, bro, you wouldn't even be questioning this shit. So like, it seems like you don't know much about boxing. So I'm not, you know, I'm gaslighting you for sure. For sure, I'm gaslighting you. And I guess it's intentional. But like, if you don't know anything about boxing, you need to know that Ryan Garcia is worlds above Conor Benn, bro. And in this world that we're living in, okay, that we're living on, ain't no way Conor Benn beating Ryan Garcia. I promise you. What up, Diesel? Shout out to Manny. Thank you. What's poppin', homie? Come to Scrapyard with me. I'm trying to cut for it. My coworker goes a lot. Wait, Tyler Betts, you're gonna run a fade on Scrapyard? Tyler Betts, don't tell me you're gonna fucking run a fade on Scrapyard. If you do, I got to. Even if you don't, I got to. Why is everyone pointing at me? Well, you know, first things first, I do need to start boxing a little bit. I need to hit that boxing gym a little bit. You know, I'm talking like only 2 weeks or something. And we could run a fade. But I need to start training, huh? Maybe I should get going with that in like a month or two. Why is everyone pointing at me? Man, slamming in street fights is so cookie cutter, like all right. Shit, I would do it. I would pick him up and slam him on his head, bro. Money Tree says street beefs. Tyler Betts says, yo, what's this guy's deal? I'm on top chat, so maybe I don't see it. Tyler Betts, you could show the video to my brothers. You could show the video to my brothers, homie. Big shit. Look what your little bro's doing. I would not fuck with your little bro, you know? That's what I would say, Tyler Betts. My bros know I'm the top dog, though. Tyler Betts, you could ask him. Ask him who the top dog is. Next time you see him, Tyler Betts, you could say that for the one time. You know, I really don't talk about my brothers too much, but I did have to bring him up for that. Should ask my brothers who the top dog is. I want to know what they think. They know who the top dog is. See what I mean though? See what I mean? I've always been this way. I've always been this way. Hang on. Street beef, scrapyard is same as street beefs, but it's here in Washington State. I mean, Washington is not too far. Seattle is like really close to Cali. Think they ran by same people. We really got to get something cooking. I got to be training for like a couple weeks though, and then I'll like actually be like in on it. But yeah, I mean, like this is actually good shit. You guys are. I've been thinking about it on my own spare time. It's just like when to pull the trigger. Why not sign up at Street Beef? Best way to get started. No, I can't. It's just not local to me. Thinking about it, says Tyler Betts, running a fade. If Connor beats Ryan, I'll cry. Yeah, Connor ain't beating Ryan, bro. Tyler Betts says, my coworker fought a few times. They're already. Did he win, Tyler Betts? True Silence says, Ryan be fumbling sometimes, lost to Rolly. I know. But Rolly would also kill Connor Ben, you know? Just press the homeless guy opening the doors at 7-Eleven. Easy win for you, Castro. Shit, I wouldn't. He probably got a knife or something. Street Beefs West Coast. Are they in Cali? I learned from Zepeda Roach, these boxers be shitting the bed. Where is Street Beefs based out of? Street Beefs is a main headquarters and several regional branches located in Harrisburg, Virginia, Mesa, Arizona, Gig Harbor, Washington, and Houston, Texas. I mean, none of that is California. He lost a few of them. It's on YouTube. Might have won two, though. I'm not sure. Respect, though, either way. No, respect. It's Street Beefs West Coast, and it's popping. I should pull up, bro. It operates out of Vegas. Vegas is fucking far, bro. Not as far as Washington, though. Okay, good to know, though. Good to know. Good to know. You can get on Aiden Ross, Influencer Boxing, F Street Beefs. Yeah, let me get on Aiden Ross, Influencer Boxing. Maybe I should start sending out emails and shit. Shit, one more time. Connor Ben don't got shit on me. Okay, sorry about that. Would have days worth of content if you fought in Street Beefs. No, I know. Honestly, I should just do it. I need to. From Street Beefs to Stream East. Let's see you do it. Shit, from the scrapyard to pay-per-view, Castro versus Crit Mac. Shit, I'm whooping Crit Mac. I ain't even worried about Crit Mac. we gotta wear meta glasses though during the fight. I won't be wearing meta glasses. Maybe a body cam. St. Finehaz says, so is Street Beefs in Washington? I might sign up then. I think you should sign up, homie. Manny says, we rooting for you. True Silence says, I ain't losing teeth in some rando's backyard. Perry vs. Wing C. Shit, Perry vs. Wing C. That would be wild. We could run it. We could run it. He's so much smaller, but he's actually trained, you know? That's a good one. That is a good one. Could I take what Wing C has to offer? Okay, so before we get too into the weeds, I mean, I think we need to look over the Ilia Topuria files. Now, this is just funny, so don't take it too seriously. But, I mean, it got 300K views, 2.1K likes. So, I mean, figure we watch it. This dude calling Ilia zesty. Here's the file so far. Damn body cam. Yeah, I'd wear a body cam. Body cam Piper. If you knock out a lot of people, you can become famous. I think I would be knocking dudes out, Finehaz. I think I'd be knocking dudes out, to be honest with you. Like I say, I always, you know, my biggest fear about a street fight is that I might kill a man. That's my biggest fear. I'm not even kidding with you guys. You think that, I mean, I know that probably sounds so egotistical, but I'm just telling you guys, like, that's honestly, like, just verbalizing, like, why I wouldn't get in a street fight is because I'm worried I might kill the dude. Like, I'm not even, the thought about, like, oh, I might get knocked out really doesn't even cross my mind. What crossed my mind is knocking the dude out, his head banging off the cement, and I got a big old charge. I'm sure a lot of people think that, but shit, I mean, that's really the only thought that goes through my head. Castro versus Aaron the Plumber. Yeah, let's run it. Like I say, guys, like, I want to run it. I want to run it. I just want to test. Shit, the bigger the better, man. The bigger the better, man. That it's so much sweeter once I get that dub. Okay, so this is an ad picture, I guess. Tagging Thug Nasty. So this is, you know, one. Ilia dancing after his win. Okay. I mean, it is kind of like, there are signs, right? But once again, we're just joking and shit. Fight Gypsy Crusade. I would literally say less. Say less, homie. And then Ilia napping on his homie's shoulder. True Silence says, nah, word. Violence is costly in the streets. Yeah. This is what prompted it, though, is Ilia fucking being all touchy with this dude. You know? Just touching him all over. Yo, why he moving like that? I know. Zesty Sprinkler, that dance crazy. I know. Space Kid says, or super hot. Shit, send him. And then here's some more. Ilia says, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to put my balls in your forehead. Bryce Mitchell saying you wanted it, posting his belly. And then Topuria commenting with hard eyes. It's just interesting. I didn't even know all this shit existed. Then Ilia says, I just had a dream. Connor and O'Malley were having a baby. Who do you think was the mom? That's not too zesty. But this is pretty hilarious because somebody posted this. They said, you know, feel free to add more. And so somebody posted this. And to me, this might be some of the most damning evidence. I feel like bro, Ilia was super zesty looking back in the day. Dylan's typing, I love all my N-words, but I promise I'm not a F-word is crazy. But nah, this is probably the most damning piece of evidence. It's like, think about Ilia now and then. You know? Look at that tank top. That tank top screams. Zestmeister. They saying he going through his Connor arc. Ilia Topuria. um. Here's the full thing. Ilia Topuria. All right, I'll read that one. That's the Ilia files. Shit, don't be too mad at me. It was a slow news day, boys. Don't be too mad at me. But yeah, that's the Ilia files. Wait, I need another shot of honey. That's that good stuff. That's that UMF5 rating right there. That's that good stuff. Shot of honey. Dylan says, Castro, we know you running up with guy. Bro, I'm not even fucking reading that. Ill would still knock the most manliest man ever, though. Yes, he would. Yes, he would. Shot of honey, like Makashev. Spaces on the low. Gamrot versus Salkilld. Who's winning? Who you guys got Gamrot versus Salkilld? Out of curiosity. I'm pulling something up real quick. Okay, I see what you guys are saying. Space says Gammy. Manny says Gamrot by sub. I mean, I'm thinking Gamrot as well. Tyler Bet says still deciding. Dylan says Gamrot by decision. It's like I mean, let's break this down because I think sometimes these things matter. You know, Gamrot's 35. Gamrot's 35. He been active as of late. You know, he been active. So is Salkilld, but Salkilld, you know, he's 26, 9 years older than this dude. 6 foot, 75-inch reach. Gamrot, 5'10", 70-inch reach. If I'm being real, I know a lot of people aren't gonna really agree with this one. Like Space says buy ragdoll and shit, but I'm just saying, like, these things do make up for something, right? A young, hungry up-and-comer in Salkilld. Salkilld, very experienced. Youth matters, bro. Youth matters. Size matters. You know, 6 foot, 75-inch reach, 5'10", 70-inch reach. Like, that's a lot of range that Gamrot got to get past. 5 inches he got to get past, bro. 5 inches he got to get past. Gamrot getting rocked. Manny says he does wrestle. They try to make a big deal about Gamrot moving in the gym. He literally moved in. Yeah, I ain't even tripping about that, Tyler. You know? How people picking Gamrot in 2026. Personally, okay, raw opinion. Raw opinion. I think Salkilld is the new generation of MMA fighter, and I don't think that he's going to fucking succumb to the wrestling. I mean, what do you guys think? That's that raw breakdown from me. I mean, personally, that's what I think. I think Salkilld is the new wave of like one of these top new up and coming MMA fighters who's complete everywhere. You know, he may not be elite everywhere, but he's pretty complete everywhere. It's not like there's a big hole in Salkild's wrestling. Like he's pretty complete there. You know, obviously he's not of the elite caliber, but I don't necessarily think that like Gamrot is going to be able to give Salkilld as much problems as people think. I'm not doubting that Gamrot is good at wrestling or that he's not on that level close to an Islam or something like that. But I mean, listen, he lost to Dan Hooker. Okay, we're peeping the Tapology. He lost to Dan Hooker. He lost to Beneil Dariush. Right? Salkilld beat Beneil Dariush. Salkilld probably got better wrestling than a Dan Hooker. So, what does that say? I know he got the win over Arman. He do got that win over Arman, and that was solid, and that's why I'm giving him respect. That's why he gets a lot of respect. True Silence says, I don't know if Q that well-rounded. Well, I think it's safe to assume, bro. I think he comes off as a complete fighter to me, True Silence. Like I said, I don't think Quillan is like, it's hard to explain, bro. I don't think Quillan is like of the Islam Makhachev level. I'm sure Islam's taking this dude down, right? I'm not saying Quillan's that good, but I'm just saying, like, I think Quillan's good enough to fucking ward off Gamrot's takedowns. I think Gamrot's striking is mid enough to, like, you know, Gamrot striking is mid enough to allow Quillan to be comfortable enough on the feet to strike and then ward off the takedowns. I think that Quillan versus Islam on the feet, Islam's probably beaten Quillan on the feet. I don't think that Gamrot's beaten Quillan on the feet. So you guys see the differences here? There's differences in this. Also, Islam's a bit of a bigger lightweight. I think a little bit, just a little bit, than Gamrot. So, and Gamrot's not even on the level of an Islam's wrestling, but he's close to it. He's a variation. Manny says, even Salkilld beats Usman or Magomedov. It's not even a debate. I kind of like that take. Who knows if it's true, but I like it. Manny says, he doesn't wrestle, but if it gets to the ground, he can handle it pretty well. I think there's enough information out there, you know, as far as like how to defend takedowns and shit, for Salkilld to be chilling. That's what I'm going to keep saying. That's what I believe. We'll see, though. I think Gamrot's going to out-wrestle and get some takedowns, but I think Salkilld will look good on the ground and can get back up and defend some takedowns, leaning Salkilld late KO. That's actually an interesting take as well, because it's not just about takedowns, right? But can you get up? Because we saw with Strickland and Hamza, and we saw with Josh Van and Tatsuro Taira that you can get taken down, but getting up will also discourage your opponent. So these wrestler types, bro, it's like, yeah, take him down, bro, but are you going to fucking submit him there, or are you going to let his ass back up? And you know, we'll see. I guess we'll see. You guys are bringing that up to me. So, but I like it. I like it. I'm kind of seconding it. I just don't know how you know, Gamrot's got good jiu-jitsu. I just want to see how it stacks up against Salkilld, I guess you could say. I'll KO Salkilld, though. I'm pretty well on feet. Are you? I hope Q gets to the W. He's a star. I just want him to match the hype. No, Quillan's good. Okay. think I'm ran out of topics for the evening. Because there's nothing going. Literally nothing going today, so that is the news. Roro says, man, I'm so tired. I'm fumbling bag in chat tonight. Yeah, Ro, you it's okay. It's okay, homie. Get some shut eye. We ending stream. You see Quillan sign that dude's titty? No, I didn't. I did not. Let's take that shirt off one more time then. Shit, I did it twice, homie. I don't want to do it too much. True silence says you gay. It's like shit. It feels a little gay when you guys ask for it. I'm playing. You could ask for it. You could ask for it. It's crazy. Juice says already. You guys say already, but it's like, is there something you wanted me to talk about? Thought you had a Zesty Gym Bro or a neighbor update. Oh, I do have an update, and it's about neither of those. I do have an update. So I don't want to give too much details. Okay, I don't want to give too much details because this is a sensitive topic. But I think we're getting the IG back. All right, I've been trying to get it back all day today. Been messaging, reading up on shit, in group chats. Like, I'm really in the weeds, okay? We're in group chats. I'm emailing people. I'm talking to people. I'm asking people, hey, is this guy legit? Can he really help me? You know who this guy is? You feel me? People are telling me their stories and shit. So I say that to say that's what I've been up to today. I've been trying to recover my IG because, we're going on 2 weeks. Tuesday is going to be 2 weeks. But like over the last, days on the back end, bro, I'm trying to get my IG back. So I'm in contact with a lot of people. And I think I'm finally going to get it back. I think we finally, have found out the solution. And that's all I could really say. I really don't want to say more. Who knows if they're even watching right now? Who the fuck knows what goes on in this world, right? So I don't want to. I just don't want to say much about it. Who knows people's intentions and shit? So I don't want to over reveal anything. But I just want to say that I think I'm on track to get the IG back. I finally have been put into the right connections. All right, and I've been in contact with them at this point. Back and forth. So I'm thinking we're gonna get it back. You're gonna have to catch up on the page. Shit, I ain't catching up on shit, Space. That's the funny thing. I ain't catching up on shit. In fact, I'm probably gonna get that account back and then not even use it. I'm probably gonna ghost that shit because something I've been learning about is that Instagram just has the most flawed system ever, bro. And they got no support for their fucking users. So like, I'm not even gonna use the page until some of these issues get resolved. Like I'm talking serious issues, bro. I'm talking serious issues. I don't want to. Again, I'm not gonna say too much. I don't want people. I don't want to air out my laundry. It's better not knowing my situation at the moment, to be honest with you guys. But like, you know, I'm not the only false flag out there, and there's no support for the users. It's like, why the fuck would I grace you guys with my presence on your platform? That's part of the way I look at it now. Like, I ain't fucking gracing you with my presence on that platform. And if everyone listened to me and did like I do, guess what? They'd have that shit fixed tomorrow. Cause we ain't going on there. We going on strike. We boycotting. I'm boycotting. So I ain't fucking getting caught back up on nothing on IG. I'm fucking getting my account back and fucking ghosting that shit. I'm just keeping it. And then as soon as all these issues are resolved, I might post 6 months from now. I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't give a fuck. Now that I say all that though, and then I consider the fact that once my IG gets back up, I'm going to have an obligation to post because of my sponsor. So like, maybe I say all that to say I'm still going to post. But just know deep down in my heart, that's how I feel. No, I'm playing. You can ask for it. So zesty. Manny says, Emino is live. You can talk with him for content. Space says, no. Shit, homie. Tell IG to fix it, man. That's my point, though. Space, and I'm sorry. And I probably will have to fucking post. You know what I mean? But like I said, you know how I feel. And it's like, tell IG to fix that shit, bro. How the fuck can you let someone put their life's work into something and they're going to do you so dirty, man? Fuck your platform. Suck my fucking dick. I'm going to still get that shit back. Every time I think about it, I get the stink eye. So just, every time I think about it, I get the stink eye, bro. There's multiple times today when I'm like in contact with these people, not IG, but the people who I'm talking to. And then under my breath, I'm like, motherfuckers. All the shit I be doing, bro. Motherfuckers. I'm sitting around here doing this stupid ass shit. It's the second of the month. I already had to pay my fucking rent. You feel me? We going on 2 weeks of no account. Like, bro, you think that shit affects me? And IG don't give a fuck. That's why suck my fucking dick, IG. I'll bust all over your face if I need to. Literally, if there was a rep standing in front of me, IGBBMN, homie. IGBBMN. You guys can tell that shit really, again, if you had your life's work put into something and someone said, yeah, shit, man, quit your, job's done. You're done. No explanation. No talking to the manager. No appeal. You'd be pissed too. I try not to be. But every time I think about that shit, bro, it breaks my fucking heart. You guys have no fucking clue. You guys have no fucking clue. No clue. And then not only does that shit just break my heart in general, but then you got the financial, burden that it causes, and that's where the anger comes. That's where the anger comes. It's like, you fucking cocksucker. Shit, not even a last check ruthless. No, bro, nothing. Not even a 2 weeks space. Not even a 2 weeks notice. They be on BS playing with people's careers. No shit, homie. No shit. How you think? That's what I'm saying. I can only say it so many times, but it's like, how you think I fucking feel, man? How you think I fucking feel? Zapping my fucking shit. Zapping my life's fucking work. I'm gonna get that shit back. And I'm a shit on all of them, bro. Fuck them. Like, do you see how fucking angry I get? And like, these issues are fucking known. They should fix this shit. Oh my gosh, bro. I'm gonna get too pissed. We gotta let this topic go. We gotta let this topic go, man. I'm spiking. Cortisol spiking like crazy. Anyway, that was the story. That was the story I was gonna update you guys on. That's what I was up to today. We getting that shit back, man. Like I said, boys, you can't keep a good man down and shit. I might not be the best man. But shit, I'm a good man. I have a strong feeling Castro would get put out cold by landing on his head trying to slam someone. What the hell? Dylan, I'm picking him up and I'm fucking throwing him. You think I'm like... I already know what Dylan's imagining, and that would never be me, bro. You think I'm going to like Gray Maynard myself, Dylan? You think I'm going to knock myself out like Gray Maynard did? Rose says, man... This sucks so bad for you. Wish we could help in some way. Well, again, it's like, I don't want, there's so much going on behind the scenes. I'm just going to keep my mouth shut, man. It's hard, Ro. It's hard. There's ways I could communicate to you guys, but at the same time, it's best not, man. It's best not. It's best not, man. I need to keep my cards close to my chest because you just never know what goes on in this world. And this shit means everything to me. Literally, the success of this is like, fucking a lot. So, yeah, best to keep my cards close to my chest. I guess that's a lesson for you guys. If there's something you care about, bro, shit, hold that shit close. Hold that shit close. That's not just with my IG. That's like anything in life, man. If there's something you care about, best not let people in, to be honest with you. If you want to keep it, yeah. Dylan says, prayers up, Castro. Thank you. Prayers up for Castro. Thank you. Space Kid with the broken hearts, I know. It's all good, man. I mean, it was really supposed to be a positive update because I'm excited that I finally know what to do to like get back on track. But at the same time, that's what happens with me. Every time I think about it, I start to think about how it's even happened in the first place and how it shouldn't have happened. And the fucked up system that's keeping my IG down for going on 2 weeks, and then I fucking explode. And then I calm back down. And then I think about it again, and it's a cycle. That's what I be going through. Anyway, there's nothing else, and talking MMA now, schmocking MMA now, bro. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. We could talk, bro, but it's like I'm not in the mood anymore because I'm in a bad mood now. I wouldn't be in a bad mood for long though, but shit. Can we get a zesty child Ilia emote? I guess so, bro. Juice says talk N-word. What the hell? You want the zesty Ilia child emote now? I think we should get rid of the baddie. No one really uses him. Can we get a zesty child? Okay, so zesty Ilia. Castro wanting to fight is way funnier when you realize he's a journalist wanting to run up phase with people. It is hilarious. It is hilarious. But shit, I'm really like that. Like I'm really like that. I'm really like that, Dylan. That's the funny part. Shit, I couldn't be different if I wanted to. Rose says, OMG, N-word loophole. True Sound says, nah, that dance making me look at Ilia differently. NGA. True Sound says, Ian know he had it in him. I didn't say the N-word, you motherfuckers. I mean, I said he starches you in the first 30. I already starched him. He can't talk. He's already been starched. MMA now. You need that mad honey from the Himalayas. Trip on stream for the one time. Shit, I was teed up on stream last night. MMA now versus Jonah Hill poll. Jonah Hill beat in MMA now. I already know it. MMA. MMA now getting some clout on my stream. This is the most clout he's gonna get from me. He a hoodsta. Castro, you should interview your opponent too. I mean, we could do that. We could definitely do that. So how you think you finna beat me? So shit, you think you could beat me? How you finna beat me? I want you to tell me. Then he's gonna tell me. Then he's gonna be like, so how you gonna beat me? And I'm gonna be like, shit, I could show you better than I could tell you, homie. You finna have to wait. You guys would love my trash talk. I know you guys know you would. Come on, I'm a real one. I'm a real trash talker. I should have really been a fighter, man. That's why I be trying to run up fades. I really should have been a fighter in my past life. Oh, Rose says y'all can't do a fellow Memby like that. MMA now got gifted the Memby. Jonah Hill's Ozempic ass. What video is the Jonah Hill one with the BJJ? Oh, it's right here. It's on at YONANN on X. But wait, we should play this. All the signs were there. You're attacking my family. The flipping off the fan in the crowd. Street beef with Nick Diaz. We could run that. To clear the record, I voted for MMA now, says Ro. He shows support in chat, though. Nah, he cool. I'm doing a poll for him. She's very gorgeous to me. All that trash talk just for Castro to Gray Maynard himself. Not happening. Yeah, Anthony Smith, bro. Anthony Smith went out so bad. Anthony Smith definitely holds grudges. He does. He's kind of petty with it. All right. That'll be the stream. I'm conflicted. I don't necessarily want to get off, but shit, there's nothing to talk about. You guys fucking, I don't know. You guys want me on? I don't necessarily want to get off. I just want you guys to know that. But shit, there's nothing to really talk about. So it's a funny thing that we deal with. I mean, we could play some tunes. We could play some tunes on SoundCloud if you guys really want my real hardcores. You guys want to vibe out? I mean, you guys like my music? I mean, I don't even know if you guys like my music sometimes. But here, let's play a song. I've been playing this song. Heard any more on Nick Diaz, the Night Owl? No, not at the moment. I'll let you know, homie. Talk upcoming boxing. What, like Ryan Garcia and Conor Ben? Smith gonna be an enforcer in prison. Well, I mean, we could speak about. You should run up some video games sometimes. Hang on. Give me. I need to take my. I'm gonna cook a steak out. Give me a fucking second, guys. I got 12 different thoughts going through my head, but I'm a cook a steak. Or I'm gonna take a steak out of the fridge because I'm gonna cook it. Oh shoot, Franklin's in here. I want to parry Matthews breakdown. Franklin, you did miss it. You did miss it, Franklin. I did it already. But what up, Franklin? I basically said, Franklin, that I'm picking Salkilld. I don't think Gamrot's wrestling is going to earn him the victory. I think Salkild's probably good enough. I think Salkild's probably good enough to defend it. He's young enough. He's youthful enough. And I think he's one of these new, the new generation coming up that's pretty much good at everything. I'm not saying Salkilld is elite, but I'm saying, Salkild's probably good enough. Good enough to be able to stand back up if he gets taken down, ward off a majority of the takedowns, discourage Gamrot, force him to stand on the feet with him, and he's gonna outstrike Gamrot on the feet and get the win. That's my quick breakdown. Oh, Perry versus Gammy fight breakdown. Me versus Gamrot? Shit, I'm not beating Gamrot. Come on, Franklin. You know I'm a real one. I'm not beating Gamrot. Gamrot's a real one. Ruby Z says your music taste is all NBA Youngboy, bro. Youngboy is life, homie. Youngboy is fucking life. Shit, Tyler Betts just copped a memby. Thank you, Tyler Betts. Much appreciated, homie. Welcome back. Welcome back to the family, big dog. I was gonna say though, Tyler Betts wants me to talk about boxing. The one thing I'll say about boxing is Keyshawn Davis ducked Devin Haney. That's crazy work, bro. That's crazy work. Keyshawn ducked Devin, but you know who Devin ducked? Is Rolly for some odd reason. For some odd reason. I mean, I think that would be a decent fight. But Devin ducked Rolly, and then Keyshawn ducked Devin. So that's crazy. That's crazy work. It's crazy work. Tyler Betts, what do you think about that? I mean, Keyshawn ducking Devin. And then Shakur is basically like, well, I'll fight Devin. And then Devin or his dad is like, all right, let's fight at 47. Like, take the fight at 47 because that's the fight that Keyshawn pulled out of, was at 147. And then Shakur quote tweets that, and he's like, oh, I knew these guys were bitches. They won't run it at 44. It's like, boxing is so cringe sometimes. These guys are such fucking pussies over the smallest shit. I knew he didn't want it. I knew he's all cap. He doesn't want it at 44. Bro, you said you would step up for Keyshawn for pulling out of the Haney fight. That shit was already set up at 147. So what the hell is going on? Shakur goes, yeah, I'll step up. They say, okay, step up, 147. That's where Keyshawn was going to fight him at. He says, oh, you're a bitch. I knew you wouldn't do it at 44. It's basically like in boxing, it's like who calls who a bitch first? You know, even this guy, not this guy on the screen, but Antonio Williams, you know, Bang, the guy that Bobby Green just boxed. What did Bang do? He just hopped on there first, starts talking the most shit first. It's like the person who says things first is like is like, no matter if it's true or not. You know, in boxing, the guy who says the things first, like, gets that narrative. Like, all of a sudden, Bang afterwards, he's like, let's fight Bobby Green on brand risk. I'll fight Bobby Green at brand risk. Tell him to come down to 147. He won't come down to my weight. I'm telling you, whoever asks first, then it's like, now that because Bang asked first and accused Bobby of not wanting to come down to 47 to fight on brand risk, which are both fucking impossible. All right. But now that Bang said it, Bobby's going to be ducking him, right? In the eyes of like the fucking boxing public. Like, it's crazy to me. How about Bang's a fucking pussy ass bitch for calling out Bobby to come down to 147? You calling that dude out, fight him at his fucking weight. Otherwise, shut the fuck up. Honestly, shut the fuck up. Begging for a fade, but come down to my weight is the softest shit ever, bro. So, you know, Bang does it too. And then they're making the pressure on Bobby, like Aiden Ross is like, how much is Bobby getting paid? Oh, let me look at my phone. Oh, we can match that. We can match that. Aiden, I thought you were a promoter, bro. You born yesterday? Or like how many rules you just be breaking on the regular? You think Dana would say that? Or you think Dana would say, nah, this dude's under contract. Don't even fucking ask me about this shit. So in a world full of goofies, bro, you got Bobby King Green. But also in boxing, you should respect guys like Tio. You should respect guys like Rolly. You should respect guys like Ryan Garcia. You know, the ones who really run the fades with everybody and put these 50-50 fights on the line. You should respect them. We could have respected Shakur if he would have ran the fade with Devin. But he too fucking scary. And then I would say this, Tyler Betts. I would say this, Tyler Betts, is Rolly and Tio, that shit's been breaking my heart, bro. They actually love each other, man. They actually love each other as homies. And this is like breaking their hearts to do it. I don't know if you've been watching any of the, I mean, they done a face off. They did an interview with Mr. Versace. So, you know, the biggest narrative and the theme in all of it is like they love each other, bro. It's actually crazy. Like, there was also a part of the buildup. They posted it somewhere, but it's like they filmed this thing where they asked Tio to write Rolly a note and for Rolly to write Tio a note, and then they'll both open it on camera, you know, and read the notes that were given to them. Tio refused to write the note, and then so they went back to Rolly and they're like, "Hey, Rolly, Tio refused to write you a note, and he didn't want to open yours. So can you read it for the audience?" And then Rolly opened it, and Rolly basically he wrote to Tio and he said something like, "I'll always love you, little brother. Like, may God, you know, bless you and your family always." And it's like, damn, bro, that shit hits deep, man. And then even like in the interviews and shit, they're like, "Hey, so Rolly, what's like one word, the first thing that comes to mind when you look at Tio? Like, what's your thoughts?" And he says, "My little brother. You know, it's my little brother." So, you know, these guys are fucking, their hearts are breaking. I think it's harder for Rolly than Tio. I think Tio is actually distancing himself from Rolly to get in that mode for the fight, and I think Rolly is being real in touch with his emotions. That's just what I've been seeing. I don't know if what's good or bad, you know, but that's what I've been seeing. Rolly is emotionally in tune with like how he feels about fighting Tio, and that's why Tio's not writing Rolly the note. That's why Tio's not reading the note, you know? Um Rose says oh, Tyler's bet says Zuffa, Callum Walsh, and Rolly versus Tio. Well, I do like Zuffa. Callum Walsh, I could give a shit about him, Tyler Betts. I don't really care at all. Don't even watch him fight, so I couldn't even tell you. You could tell me what you think about him. Zuffa boxing, I think they're coming along. But there's one thing that everybody needs to realize is that like a lot of these guys that you see, like Connor Ben, I don't think he really sells. You know, Richardson Hitchens, I don't think he really sells. And these guys are getting paid a lot of money and they're not earning that. They're not bringing that to the table. A guy like Ryan Garcia sells. A guy like Tio sells. You know, even Devin Haney sells to some extent, you know, but there's a lot of boxers who are getting paid more than what they bring in. And I think Zuffa is one of the biggest. You know, Zuffa is one of the biggest of that right now. They're overpaying the shit out of their fighters, and these fighters aren't generating that. So it's short-sighted. I do think that in general, Dana's not planning on paying this money forever. I think it's like a big facade. I think he's doing it to lock these guys in, and then once he locks these guys in, the next generation he's gonna skimp them. You know, once Zuffa's up and he's overpaying to get Zuffa up and running. Once Zuffa's up and running and fully functional and gain the trust of the masses, Dana's going to begin his skimping ways. But right now he's overpaying. But I mean, both go true. You know, Dana's already like inevitably going to stop overpaying. And number two, you know, it's like he's going to stop overpaying partially because like these guys don't bring it in anyway. But even if these guys did bring it in, the sad part about Dana is even if these guys did bring it in, he's still going to take it from him. You know, that's basically what the UFC is. So Zuffa's cool. What they're doing is cool. I just don't see the longevity in it, Tyler Betts. I guess that's where I'll land on it. Zuffa's cool. They're doing great. They're just not, I mean, like the fights are cool. You know, they had a good event last weekend, but what's the longevity in it? What's the real business in it? Like Dana always says. And Dana says, the business is going to be, me investing back into the sport. But at the same time, like, how are you profiting? You're spending hand over fist on fighters and to, legitimize the sport, essentially. And the fighters you're paying, they don't bring in that much money. So. Ro telling me to play Space Kids music better than that bum NBA. Shit, have some respect for Young Boy, homie. Young Boy, Young Boy, his music is fucking fire. So I don't know what you talking about. Especially when you hear that stupid ass new album that Kodak dropped. It's like no wonder all I listen to is Young Boy. Jacob, is LA the OC very far from each other? Yes, LA, or not very far. It depends on your perspective of far, but I live in OC. LAX airport is about a little over an hour's drive from me, AD. But it is pretty much the main local airport. Like the main local airport for me would be LAX still. There's other smaller ones like John Wayne is OC's airport, but it's not the main hub, That's where like you get expensive tickets is John Wayne. The centralized airport for me would be LAX. And to put that in perspective, I don't think people from San Diego are flying to or in and out of LAX, right? They fly into San Diego. So. Tio and Rolly making money. You, Perry, do you remember AI2A? Hardly. Decision likely. Jacob, do you keep up with the Rampage AB Dean streams? I don't I just see it. I don't keep up with Rampage as much. Berlonga's stoppage on Zuffa was super suspect. If you only watched the stoppage, Ruby Z, you might think so, but I watched the whole fight and I'm not mad at the stoppage. That dude was getting his bell rung every 10 seconds. Ryan KO gonna sell. Yep. Tyler Betts says Ryan versus Haney gonna run it back on Zuffa. Watch. That's the only way that they're running that shit back, Tyler Betts, because Ryan really doesn't want to give Haney the rematch, but I think he would do it because Dana would overpay for it. What That Speed Bout by YB is peak. Yeah, shout out to Dylan. What That Speed Bout is a good song. Juice says, you a real N-word, that's why. Shit, I'm a real N-word, homie. I'm a real N-word. You guys know it. I've been told too many times from you boys anyway, so now I'm just claiming it. Now I'm just claiming it. You guys know it. Let the result of the fight be the ultimate showing of whether friend or foe mentality is better. No, what I'm seeing with the Rolly Tio thing is like this romance of brotherhood, but also like competitiveness colliding. And I do think that maybe it has the potential to be better because the love and the conflict of interest, in fighting one of your little brothers, one of your best friends, somebody who's been in the trenches with you. Right. But then the competitive nature of wanting these wins, but the pain that wanting both causes you, wanting and loving your little brother, wanting that friendship, wanting that bond. But at the same time, the competitor in you can't sit with a loss. You got to run it back. You got to get it back, little brother or not. So honestly, I'm seeing like almost like this. I'm envisioning, it's crazy, but I'm just sharing you guys my envisions. I'm envisioning that, and no Diddy on this. It's a no Diddy. Have some respect. But it's like I'm envisioning this like this romantic type of like sequel that might take place between Rolly and Tio. Win or lose on this fight, these boys are best friends. Win or lose, I don't think it's gonna matter because the loser is going to want it back, but they're still going to want to be brothers. It's going to be breaking their heart every step of the way. You're going to see after the fight, the pain that they cause each other, right? It's hurting them. They're hurting each other, but they can't help but do it for the sake of the win. The competitive nature in them makes them throw the friendship aside, but the love for each other won't ever let them throw the friendship aside. So every time after that bell rings, they always embrace, they always love each other, but they will never, whether in the fight, and they will give each other the beatings, that they need to take to get the win. but it's going to cause nothing but heartbreak. You feel me? You feel me? That's what I'm thinking, though. That's what I'm envisioning. I would say of all the things going on right now, a big thing to watch out for in boxing, the better story than Ryan versus Conor Benn is Tio versus Rolly. That's the better story right there. Tio versus Rolly. I'm telling you guys the truth, man. You want some content to digest? You got like 3 things you could watch. I think it's like a behind the scenes footage of them, media day type shit. You got the face off interview, and then you got the Mr. Versace interview. So that's one of the hottest fights cooking right now, actually. Tio versus Rolly. Rose says, didn't read my last chat because you're biased. Rose says, bro talks like he was shot in the head as a kid. Oh, wait. Why the okay, bro? What the hell are you? What the hell? Who is higher on the GOAT list, Islam or GSP? I don't know. Thanks, Jacob, for the info. I got you. Improvement says, Perry, who you got, Islam or Ian? I don't know. I'm playing. Shit, Ian. I don't know, homie. AI, you just pissed me off, bro. Whenever I know it's you, I just don't even give a fuck. That's what you've done to yourself. You could try to earn your way back, but it's like every time I know it's you, it's just like energy goes out of me. Don't even want to answer you. I'd rather answer someone else. Anyone else could ask Islam or Ian, and I'd be like way more thorough. But with AI, it's like shit. I don't know. Dylan says, real G's say hard R, by the way, not me. Jacob, you take creatine? Yes. AI asking the same shit 3 different times. Tyler Betts says, I'm going to have to peep those. I would peep them. Money Tree says he's back. Rose says, bro, Jacob turned my comment into Brokeback Mountain. Will Rowe, fucking have some respect for Young Boy. Like I told you, homie. Come on, Rowe. Even though I love Young Boy, I've been listening to this Young Boy diss track. AI says, buddy, it's been like 3 months. What the fuck? Well, I mean, bro, you trolled me. I just like, it's a waste of my time to take you serious if all you're going to do is troll. So like, you know, you just got to earn my trust. You just got to earn my trust, man. What you want me to say? You love to bring me up just to bring me down, AI. So I'd rather not even get brought up. You feel me? Like that's just the honest truth, homie. You bring me up just to bring me down. So it's like, why the fuck would I try to, how much more times I'm going to get brought up by you? I'm chilling. Like I'm actually chilling, AI. It ain't nothing to me. Okay, Lil Durk, biggest fraud. It's a Young Boy diss, but you know, I've been fucking with it.
Y'all know who this one for?
Wait, we're going to smoke some kush while we're just chilling. I mean, this is the end of the stream, so whatever. Kush Gang Bellington? I don't know who Kush Gang Bellington is. YB's free unlike Dirk who's facing life, I know.
I ain't finna say too much. Smoking on your dead as fuck, nigga. Slide for your mans, nigga. What you doing, hide? Your whole gang getting capped when you was busy crying. Talking about that stabbing, but you soft when it's time. 4K Trey want to smoke, okay, nigga, I'm providing. You ain't slide for your mans, never answered the call. Just keep dropping them songs while your brothers took the fall. Why you posting all that smoke, but you scared of it all? Gon' get back, little nigga, bitch ass hoe. You got no balls. You the biggest fraud, how you let them take your dog? Sitting in that jail, you ain't never hit the yard. Talking like you bad, but your killers all got lost. I lost real ones in the field, still came back and beat the odds. You got more dead homies than living, still ain't do a thing. Post a gun and disappear soon as the phone start to ring. I remember every tweet, every dish you tried to sling. You was hiding with your bitch while my brothers chopper sing. Kids asking where you at, you just busy making more. Studio gangster every night, never stepped up to the door. You addicted to them perks, seen you tweaking on the floor. 4K Trey been taking nails, we the ones who up the score. Federal cases on your head, still acting like you tough. Never slid when they came through, just ran out and packed your stuff. OTF, we ride or die, you the type to switch it up. Now the Reaper coming close, time to really call your slide for your mans, nigga.
We got the homie Giuliano in the building. Thank you, Giuliano, for the donut, homie. Let me know if my audio is okay. I'm trying to make it so you guys can hear me and the music at the same time.
Outside every season, you just hide behind no aesthetic. Now the clock ticking louder, Reaper got you on the gas. For your mans, nigga, what you doing hiding? Your whole gang getting capped when you was busy crying. Talking about that stepping, but you soft when it's time. 4K Trey want to smoke, okay, nigga, I'm providing. You ain't.
Okay, we got more unreleased Young Boy, so I'll play it for you. I Forgive Them Part 2. I Forgive Them Part 2. NBA Young Boy. I mean, this one's a straight banger. We're gonna play this one full volume.
Soul is cold as a winter day. Riding with that stick, I don't wonder why we never get through the fray. They talking like they haven't till we pull up where they stay. Clean up the mess and leave the witness when they left the same. Mama crying out, but she know her son a natural soldier. Way of the world on my bed like a massive boulder. Clutching on the heat while the climate getting even colder. Ducking from the sirens while we dodging boulders. 50 round drum in a couch where I used to sleep. Keep the metal tuckles cause the mountain is getting steep. Secrets that I best stay in the water deep. Waking up at focus, I know they plotting while I'm weak. Watch over roll. Straight out the trenches where they try to bury us. But they got come get that bitch is precarious. Federal pictures they taking while I'm out here humping the fence. 30,000 on my neck, but I'm still feeling intense. Wondering if my cousin really left me or just want the sense. Duck in the prosecution while we sitting behind the tents. Ran it up from nothing, now they hate the way I'm living now. Heard talking all this how we had to go and shut them down. Pick them up and drop them out right in the middle of the town. The jungle where it's quiet, you won't ever hear a sound. Green flags waving while I'm posted on the north side. Tell them get the corner because it's about to be a homicide. Praying to the ceiling, hoping all my brothers stay alive. Even though we know half of us ain't meant to survive. Bullet holes inside the door of that black dot SUV. Know the devil probably got a vacant spot inside for me. Tryna find some peace, but all I ever see is misery. Standing on that bench until they put me in a cemetery.
Dylan wants me to play The Shade Room. Isn't it Fuck the Shade Room? Let's see. This one, Dylan. I'm gonna be real. I don't think I know this one. Dylan's putting me on right now. I'm gonna download this one or add it to the playlist. Another banger. This one of the goated songs, but this is like a vibing song. We just vibe into this one. We vibe into this one. This like I'm a what? I don't know. Let's play it though. What'd he say? What'd he say, Tyler Betts? I missed it.
Bitch asked me, I'm all hot, man, broke, I told her no. That ain't no cat, bitch, go buy drink, ain't then we pour a bowl. Them niggas capping, he ain't never make no fancy clothes. Them niggas know we killed that nigga and we bust his dome. Bitch, I bought an Audi, yeah, instead of a strap, hey, they don't like bought it, yeah. It's the truth, I wanna play, we don't wanna play some games, I beg to the mirror, man, I drop a bag. My nigga, say when you want smoke with me, who say they gon' go on me? Bitch, you know I know some things, but then we won't stretch them, eh? Who say they gon' flex on me? Pull out with no tech on me, we strap you and no track in me. Since say he jumped out the post, tell me how you know me. I gotta stay up post, stay up what I owe bring. I fuck no stank hoes, but I want it home clean. Plus on quick to shoot a nigga, put him in a long sleeve. Told like I ain't got no sense, but I got a brain, bitch. That 4-4 no for clothes and shit. I put you on your lane, bitch. It ain't no for bang shit, no for screaming gang shit. Always see me stunning, think I'm dumb, don't know my language. See me flashing extra with my necklace. I say hi, bitch. Try to find me just cause I ain't text her. Just calm down, bitch. She want trouble with my heart, ain't got no mileage. That bitch told me pull up to 6 Flags, ain't got no time, bitch. That bitch think she with it, she can suck out on a long dick. I don't give a fuck, this bitch broken, ain't no shit, so suck my dick. Say he jumped out the post, tell me how you know me. I gotta stay up post, stay up what I owe bring. I fuck no stank hoes, but I home clean. Plus on quick to shoot a nigga, put him in a long sleeve. Told like I ain't got no sense, but I got a brain, bitch. That 4-4 no for clothes and shit. I put you on your lane, bitch.
In the park, little bit on my lifestyle and right. I put the cool on my side tonight. You seen the flash, you seen the fry. Papa with the shorty in the park. Party with the shorty in the park.
Oh shit, I'm muted, but no, that's this is Max Energy. I'm playing Max Energy's music like he requested. Max Energy made all these songs for me. So he told me play Pipe Perry. He said this one goes hard.
Red dots, me on man, it's your head top. Running from the feds and the rain, but I won't stop. They talk a lie, I'll walk a lie. Nobody saves us so when the hammer drops. I'm lonely, I'm tired, I'm wired. Set my fan on the front of a fire. Party with the shot in the park. Love ain't on my lifestyle ain't right. I put the cool on my side tonight. You seen the flash, you seen the fry. Pop up with the shot in the park. I walk with the shot in the pipe.
Sticks up, look how the world just picks us. Every time I feel it where the Reaper wanna fix us. Empty inside, nothing left to hide. Watching as the hollow point hits the pride. Blood on the wall, blood on the pavement. Looking for some kind of arrangement.
Hey.
Damn, he sounds like Youngboy there. How the fuck does Max Energy do that? That literally sounds like Youngboy.
Blood on the wall, blood inside, nothing left to hide. Every time I feel it where the Reaper wanna fix us. Sticks up, look how the world just picks us. Every time I feel it where the Reaper wanna fix us. Empty inside, nothing left to hide. Watching as the hollow point hits the pride. Blood on the wall, blood on the pavement. Looking for some kind of arrangement.
Blood on the wall, blood on the pavement, looking for some kind of arrangement. I mean, that kind of goes hard. But it's like, how the fuck does he sound like Youngboy?
heart. Loving on my lifestyle ain't right. I put the cool my side
And then this sounds like X.
night. You seen the flash, you seen the fry. Papa put the shorty in the park.
Homie, he's doing his thing. Okay. These are good songs though. These are good songs. Good shit, Max Energy. Yeah. I think he's using AI. Potentially. Okay, this is the most played. It's called Dustin Poirier. Yeah, no hate, no hate. Homie makes some good bangers, and they're all for me.
Never been one for the small talk. It made me lose energy and lightly to doze off. Shawty best outfit is with her clothes off. She asked how much I love it, girl, a whole lot. I wanna have some fun and play with you. We ain't got no time limit. What it do? Money just keep on coming. Honest blue. I wanna have some fun and play with you. I'm the one that always gets the stares, Cause I run my city like a mayor, Fur coat nature boy, just like Ric Flair, Don't you ever do me dirty or beware. No more wasting time in the wreck.
Parry any opposition, swing wide. I'll parry any opposition, let it slide. The muddy water runs too deep, counting regrets instead of sheep. I parry any opposition. I'll parry any opposition.
I mean, I thought I might like this one. I'm waiting for something to drop.
It's getting colder, it's getting older. The weight upon my shoulder. Parry any opposition, swing wide. I'll parry any opposition, let it slide. The muddy water runs too deep.
I mean, I kind of fuck with it. I kind of fuck with it. I would parry any opposition. I mean, shit, I kind of fuck with it. I kind of fuck with it. My walkout song. This shit's killing me though, cause it's about me. So that's why, like, shit, I'm dying. Yeah, Lil Peep came to mind. Lil Peep came to mind. Okay. Can I fuck? Flow state? Franklin laughing. Shit, I parry any opposition, homie. Send them my way.
Hey, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Write the name inside the paper, killer hater, bye-bye. Write the name inside the paper, watch him tape a dry eye. Write the name inside the paper, frank the vapor, sky high. I am Kira with the chopper, making faces like a stalker. Hey, eat an apple like a shinigami. Crunching lungs, turning to origami. Folding like a cheap seat, one better get your feet moving and start playing while I'm grooving. Spinal tap, snap. Now your head is healed. Hey, look at me. Don't you look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Now I'm making history. Write the name inside the paper. Killer hater, bye-bye. Write the name inside the paper. Watch you tape a dry eye. Write the name inside.
I mean, there's some genius to Max Energy. There's some genius to Max Energy. Who made this? Max Energy. Anyway. Shout out Max Energy. He definitely wrote my walkout song. He for sure did make my walkout song. Jim Lotus. No. All right. I think that is the stream, though. That's probably the stream. Wait, I want to see how many people are still watching. Oh, shit. Ah, okay. All right. All right. You guys are enjoying it or what? He repeats more than Rihanna. Anyway, you guys got anything for me or you know, should I hit the hay? 15 locked. Yeah. That was surprising to me. More people are watching right now than when I fucking stream the fight nights. It's crazy. At times, I like these reactions. I mean, we could go through my bookmarks real quick. Let's just do it real quick. Armand talking about asked how his wife and Nina's husband react to their videos. I play my role and she plays hers. My family isn't involved in my work. What I do on social media is strictly my business. Boring ass answer. I haven't even listened to this. I just bookmarked it. We could listen though. Maybe it's funny.
That we got raided. Bang, 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 bang. I hear the door. 5 a.m. But every time that we got raided, we galvanized our house against raids.
Not that interesting. Armand says he would only accept a fight with Charles Oliveira without the BMF title on the line if the UFC guarantees him the next lightweight title shot. So it sounds like he hasn't accepted shit. Anthony Smith, Ilia Files, Jonah Hill. Oh, Yan's face. Before. After. Nav with a nasty knockout. You guys already know. Some funny reactions between this and the way he was weaponizing therapy speak to try to control his surfer girlfriend a few years back. I'm positive this dude is one of the most toxic assholes around. What was John Anik doing here? Somebody makes a great point. You got to hear it. Hadouken says, will John Anik ever explain what the hell was going on at this exact moment while Rodolfo Vieira or Bellato was on screen? I'd be excited too, but doing it in the middle of a live broadcast felt a bit unprofessional. Like, it sounds like homie was straight fapping. Was Anik fapping? If we watch it one more time, we might become gay. Kevin Holland wants to rematch D-Rod. That's all I got. This was what I was talking about. Shakur goes, yo, Bill Haney, let's go. I'm still here. I'm still saying the same thing I've been saying. Call my bluff now. Nick and Dana is waiting. We will do business with Dazn too. Hashtag 144. Let's scrap. It's like the gayest shit ever. This dude's parlay did not hit. This guy goes, I really knew he was autistic because he got superhuman memory. They'd ask, when did you meet Tio? And he literally say the exact date on November 27th, 2015. Ah, only autistic people do shit like that. I know because my nephew autistic and he the exact same way. His memory is unbelievably specific. And then someone fucking pulled up the video.
God's voice.
What changed?
I heard God's voice.
When?
Well, the first time, July 31st of 2017, but right before I fought Ryan, I heard it again on May 2nd. Literally moments before I walked out of the ring. I walked into that car.
You guys, longtime friends. Talk to us about the first time you guys met and how you two clicked, basically, to become friends.
We met on May 23rd of 2015, and he was warming up for a fight. I was warming up for a fight, and I just started mad dogging him because I like to mad dog people. No, and it's crazy, you know. So before I didn't have my glasses. I used to wear glasses, right? Because I didn't do I did PRK or I did LASIK, right? So I'd be like mad dogging people. So everybody call me like Clark Kent because I take off my glasses. I'd be like, mad all the time, you know, squinting. So it's like I'm mad dogging him, and yeah, that's where I met him.
What changed?
You know, because I like to mad dog. I was warming up for a fight on May 23rd of 2015, and
Rolly's one of my favorite boxers, actually. He is one of my favorites. I like Rolly. I like Ryan Garcia. I like Tank Davis. I like David Benavidez. Boxing, you know, boxing wise. Okay. One final doom scroll? I don't know. Marab training smarter, not harder. Okay, we good. We good. All right, boys. Peace out. Peace out. Thanks for watching. 2 hours for you. 2 hours for you. All right, I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Peace out.